You may have seen headlines recently about rents continuing to fall across Canada. While there is variation from region to region, according to the data in Rentals.ca's latest national rent report, the overall national trend shows rents falling year over year. But what are the underlying causes behind this trend in asking rents? Well, you may have also seen news stories about the recent decline in international students coming to Canada. In fact, according to data from the IRCC, the department responsible for immigration, the number of study permits issued in the first half of 2025 is down about 40% from the same time last year, and new arrivals of international students are down 70%. Now, generally speaking, rents are very closely related to vacancy rate, which is the percentage of units in a city or neighborhood that aren't currently occupied. When vacancy rates are very low, rents tend to increase faster because there's not as many units on the market, and when vacancy rates are higher, rents tend to slow down or even decrease. With fewer international students coming into the country, we should expect to see vacancy rates moving upward, particularly in cities with a high student population. So, what do we see in the actual rent data? Well, the majority of international students go to either Ontario or BC. In Ontario, the top cities for international students have historically been Toronto, Ottawa, Kitchener-Waterloo, and London. And according to the data from the Rentals.ca rent report, all of those cities have seen rent declines over the past year that are higher than the provincial average. In BC, the top cities for students are Vancouver, Victoria, Kamloops, and Kelowna, and we see the same trend there as well. So it's a little early to say for sure, but this early data suggests that the government's new policies on student visas are beginning to have an impact on the rental market. So we'll be watching to see if this trend continues over the coming year. If you're a student in one of these cities, you may want to spend more time shopping around for your next rental, and if you're a property owner, think about what you could do to make your property more attractive to prospective renters. If you want more information, go check out the full national rent report on Rentals.ca and make sure to follow for more market insights.